Good morning. Nigel Isaac with Allanson here once again. Thank you for your comments at the ISA show. Especially shout out to Danny and Kenny. They commented that the videos can be very helpful in certain situations, certain products. So good to hear, gentlemen. Today, I'd like to talk to you about Allanson's latest innovation. It is our Back-Bendable 11mm flex LED system. This will complement our existing 11mm side-bendable flex LED system. It's a unique back-bendable system. The design creates smooth curves and seamless illumination. If I can bring your attention to the three basic colors that we're stocking right now, red, white, of course, blue. It's a durable heat management system utilizing the thickest grade of copper throughout the tubing. 3 ounces of copper conductor throughout means at the end of the 19.6 feet run, it's warm, never gets hot. Allanson Back-Bend Flex System will enhance architectural displays. It highlights contours, defines structures, adding dynamic visual impact. If you can have a look at the back, the contour system right here, as opposed to the side bendable system. Side bendable, not to be confused with back bendable. If it was side bendable, this is how you would apply it. And you would see that the illuminated surface would be facing upwards. If this is the look you want back bendable in this application, not side bendable. So I'm reviewing the literature, and I'll just point out some of the finer points of our literature on the back bendable 11mm flex. Again, 3 static colors right now. We will expand upon that line. The product has 100% silicone housing, has a great UV resistance for 4 seasons. It's cuttable every 1.9 inch. As you can probably see, the lid areas there. Darshana will do a close-up of that. Excellent heat dissipation. I can't stress 3 ounces of copper throughout. Means the product will be warm, never hot. As you can see, it delivers consistent uniform lighting. There is no pixelation in the product itself. Everything is clean, and that's because the LEDs are side lit, so they're indirectly lit throughout the tube. Standard spool is 19.7 feet, basically 6 meters, and that's driven by an Allanson 24 volt 96 watt LED power supply. And again, maximum loading, 1 24 volt Allanson driver per spool of 19.7 feet. The beam angle spread, the optics on the LED is 120 degrees. Again, side lit product, ensuring clean illumination, as you can see. Outdoor rated, it's an IP67 rated product. The dedicated voltage on this product line is 24 volt VDC. 3 colors, as you can see, cuttable every 1.9 inch. The hardware available to you, well, we have indoor and outdoor clips depending on your application. The indoor plastic clips and, of course, the aluminum outdoor clips as well. There's a 78-inch long run hardware for your extrusion, tube extrusion. As far as termination points of the lead wire, we have bottom exits. You can appreciate that coming out of the tube. The bottom exit right here from the tube. Or there is a side exit product where the product comes out through the side. Okay, last point, the bend radius. Obviously it's a bendable board, but it has some limitations. You do not want to tighten that radius more than 6.3 inches as a guideline. Okay, you stay within that parameters, the product will last a long, long time. We'll talk a little bit about handling the product itself, the common sense do's and don'ts. Since it is back bendable, please do not try to side bend it. Please do not twist it. Do not abuse the lead wires, meaning you can tug on it ever so lightly. Once it's secure and siliconed in, it's usually pretty good, but don't grab, obviously. Ensure Allanson 24 volt class 2 power supplies are being used to illuminate it because they're paired as far as warranty, tube and Allanson drivers. Adhere to the local manufacturer's loading chart that's within our literature. Adhere to the local authority having jurisdiction, your local code, as well, your NEC code, National Electrical Code. Follow the instructions, as this definitely takes on 120 volt through the driver. And last but not least, follow the manufacturer's recommendations, please. Read everything, and hopefully this video will also help you. Okay, let's talk a little bit about some installation tips that will help you. First and foremost, common sense stuff. Light up each tube first. Make sure it works. Make sure it's powered up. Once the flex is inserted into the track, it's very difficult to remove it properly without damaging the circuitry internal. So once everything is lit up, you can assure yourself by placing it into the track or into the clips. Now, if you look at the clip, you will see that it has two teeth facing downwards. This is to, once the tube is in, it locks the tube into place so that it doesn't easily fall out, obviously. What you want to be aware of is the end cap increases the diameter of the tube. So what you want to do is you want to make sure the end cap overhangs about 1 inch to 3/4 of an inch so that you can easily push it down into the track, as you can see. Okay, so be aware that the end cap adds thickness to the tube and it will not fit into the extrusion. To facilitate the flex into the track, you may want to use some light soapy water or application fluid. All you sign guys know what this is. A little bit of spray in the bottom will lubricate the track down in, easily facilitating the product into the track. Removal of the tube from the track. For some reason, if you have it wrong, you want to remove it. The one thing you do not want to do is grab it at the end and pull it apart. Okay, this will damage, chances are, the circuitry within the flex. What you want to do is find an opening, use a screwdriver, flat end, and just pry it out like that. Okay, so this is some of the easy, commonsensical things you can utilize in your installation tips. Okay, let's look at troubleshooting this system. A lot of it is fairly commonsensical, but let's say a border tube does not light. You want to ensure the power switch is on, obviously, on the power supply. You have power, 24 volts to the tubing. You want to confirm that the Allanson driver is a 24 volt system, not a 12 volt system. And you want to confirm polarity. At every connection point in between the tubes, definitely from the power supply to the first tube, you want to make sure positive to positive, negative to negative. It's easy to get them backwards, and that would result in one or many tubes not lighting. Let's say a section of the tube is not lit. They've got a couple lit, one's not lit. Chances are polarity was not adhered to, positive to positive, negative to negative. And make sure that the product was not cut in between the cut marks. If you do that, you will kill downstream from the board. Okay? Let's say you light it up and the product looks dim, or certain sections look dim. Chances are you might have overloaded the power supply. 19.7 feet on a 24-volt Allanson 96-watt driver. Make sure the loading does not exceed the maximum as prescribed in the literature. Proper wire gauge being used depending on how far the driver is from the tube. For instance, if you're about 20 feet away, the driver from the tube, you should use minimum 18 gauge wire. As always, read and follow all the instructions. Follow your local codes, of course, and the NEC code. Further details, please check our website at www.allanson.com, and please drop us a line. Let us know how we can make these videos better for you. Thank you. Have a great day. Cheers.